Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be hopping into some Diablo 2 Resurrected, playing one of the newer classes that got added to the beta, which is going to be the Paladin. So let's go ahead and get started. So we'll go ahead and be able to toggle between the old and the new. I love that. The Paladin, one of the strongest classes in Diablo 2. Okay, let's go and get started. So we're going to hop right in, and I do want to play this on multiplayer because it's kind of just to test things out. So we'll create a new game. We'll call it Act 1 Start New, and hopefully it won't already exist. Maybe, okay, we'll put 2 T's on the end to start. Okay, well, 4 T's. Oh, okay, 5 T's. Okay, that was the magic number. All right, it's just because, you know, with the game just coming out, there's probably a lot of people just starting off fresh. So one thing I do want to do with this little play session here is not only give you guys the new Paladin game plan. Here's what the difference looks like between the old and the new. And it's a really nice feature is the shared stash tab. We're actually going to be using some of the items that we acquired from our druid. I've played a little bit more in the druid, but we actually are going to be able to use some of our items. And this is really helpful, not only for multiplayer, but you can do this with single player too. But obviously the whole point of testing this out is the multiplayer. So I got some charms, got some stuff to help us progress a little bit faster. Let's see what else will we be able to use here relatively early on. I'm just going to not clog up the inventory completely. Now I do have a stealth, which is a really good item, but we'll have to be level 17 before we can use it. And we also have a bunch of gold in the shared stash tab, which is awesome. So we'll be able to purchase just some starter gear, just some stuff to just add a little bit of extra defense. It's not going to make a huge difference though in terms of like the actual gameplay, but I figured, oh, you know what, it's in the shared stash tab. So interesting enough, this is something I didn't actually notice. If it's in the shared stash tab, you actually have to withdraw it and maybe put it in your personal to actually be able to spend it. So that was something I actually didn't know. This is the first time I'm actually really using it on multiplayer. So now we'll have a bunch of stuff in the gold department for our character. So let's go ahead and see. We got a 2 socket. I mean, I'm probably not going to get any gems anytime soon, so we'll go purchase this. Actually, we can get this. It's 800. It doesn't really matter though. I mean, all of our stuff's going to get wiped after the beta ends. So it's just some sort of starter gear just to get us started. Actually, we can maybe buy a better weapon here as well. What is it? 2 to 7. We got a 2 to 8 short sword. We don't have enough dex. Can we get it in 1 level? Dex we're at 20. So we could probably use this in 1 level. I know my face is kind of blocking it. I'm just going to pick that up just so we can use that like ASAP. Just a little bit of extra damage. And let's just hop right out and have some fun. Oh, you know what I noticed? I guess it doesn't really matter for Paladin too much because it's usually just like auras in the very beginning. So Paladin is a class that's kind of similar to Diablo 3's Monk in a sense, where you can actually have auras that can help out your entire team. But they're actually one of the best casters in the game. In fact, casters in Diablo are one of the strongest just in general.
Evil dwells within this
just because of their ability to clear content so much faster, because a lot of the melee abilities in Diablo, they don't have like lots of multi-targeting. Like you're killing your enemies individually. But Paladin is definitely one of the go-to classes for a lot of people. Just because they're a caster that is very tanky. Oh, we just got some yellow gloves, some rare gloves. Let's see what those do in a moment here. I'm gonna kill all these fallen shaman first, and then we can get an aura. There we go. But we can't put in our skill points yet, so we'll hop in for about half an hour-ish, just like we did with the druid, just so we can get kind of the visuals here with the new Paladin. But I don't think we're going to be able to get a very effective hammered in, considering we're only able to get to the first 2 acts, at least as of right now. I might play a little bit more Paladin because I really like the Paladin. My favorite classes in Diablo 2, at least when I was a lot younger, always the Sorceress as my #1 spot, just because it's one of the greatest starter characters. because getting teleport significantly increases your speed to farm for gear for your other characters as well. Oh, someone just joined. Awesome. Let's throw up a portal for him. And we'll say TP up. So hopefully he will use the portal. And he can get this quest done as well. Oh, do we have to actually invite him? Okay, we're friendly to each other. I think it automatically invites people. Oh, look at the key. Okay. He came right in time to loot my potion. Okay, so now let's go ahead and slam. We just need 1 dex into this, so we can use this. And then we can identify these gloves to see if they're any better. There we go. And then he can maybe grab thing as well. There's going to be a lot of newer players to this game as well. I like to go as fast as possible. For me, it doesn't really matter if we die, although we probably won't die playing Paladin. Early on, for some classes, it can be a little bit rough. But Paladin's just so strong all the way through the game. And that is not only due to the auras, but they just have really good stats for a lot of their skills in terms of their scaling. So we have Resist Fire, we can get Prayer, and then we can also get Might, which increases the damage that we deal to the enemies. We also have Sacrifice, and we have Smite. So this one is actually a really good skill. It's really good for doing like the highest endgame content in the game. I really love Charge as well. Also, there's a skill called Zeal, which lets you attack multiple times, and it cannot be interrupted for the most part. There are certain exceptions, but some of the other skills in Diablo, when it's like a multi-attack, you can be interrupted midway through like a multi-attack, but Paladin, Zeal, it usually goes through a lot of different things. There's a Holy Bolt, but usually what people build them for, Fist of the Heavens can hit really hard, but it's a little bit slow. People generally play Paladin specifically for Bless and Hammer. So while this guy's doing all the work, we were just doing some stuff. Let's actually put a point into Sacrifice and as well as Prayer. So I'll do Prayer first. Actually, we just leveled up, so I can do both now. So we'll do Sacrifice. Now you can't have multiple auras like that are from yourself via your skill activated at once, but you can have items that give you certain rune words. They can grant you a bonus of having an aura on. So now, like, you can see my teammate also has that aura. So right now that sound that it's making is from Sacrifice. We sacrifice our HP, and we actually get increased accuracy at the cost of life. So I'm going to upgrade just a little bit into Dex, just so we can have our hit chance to be a lot higher. So can it still be activated even though we have 0 mana? Oh, I don't even, does it not cost mana? I mean, it's still making the sound. I'm not sure if it's even like working. But what's cool is, like, since I have Prayer, it regenerates our health, and this one sacrifices our HP. Or is this? Oh, Prayer costs mana. Ah, okay. So Sacrifice is free, I guess. That's fine. Well, I mean, it's free, but I mean, it costs mana. So I guess my aura, is it not turning off? Like, if we don't meet the mana requirements, it's just like, no problem, just keep it on. Huh. Okay. It's been so long since I played, and like, I don't really use Prayer. What usually happens in Diablo for most people is they get what's called a rush. Wow, look at this party. We are completely getting a whole set of people. This is awesome. And we'll all be able to play with each other. And we got 1 monster left for the very first quest, Den of Evil. All right. Where is that last guy hiding? Do we have a stamina potion? Oh, we can swap to these. What do these grant us? I'm gonna say that this one's better. The one that we have equipped. Okay, there we go.
Duty here is done.
And how much pearls do I have? I have 7. Actually, we do have a little bit of gold. We're fine. But we'll go ahead and go back into town, go to Okara, finish the quest. We'll get an extra skill point. And, let's see, what else do I want? So we have Prayer. Resist Fire is kind of nice for certain bosses, or in fact, all of these are kind of nice for all of the different bosses. Like Duriel would be, I think, Cold Resist would be great. With Cleansing, but yeah, our mana is just going to start draining relatively fast. Maybe we should put some extra into mana. But this is extra 40% damage. Let's mess around with a few of the different auras here. So use Might. I like it. So now we can go back in, and then we will exit the area, and I'll get to Cold Plains, and I'll make a TP for everyone, and we'll just keep on going. This is a nice little axe that we got on our druid. It just adds a little bit of damage. And let's all venture off. I like how we're all going to be able to clean up content very, very fast. And you know, with this aura, it's increasing all of their attack. Now, just as a heads up, Might, I don't believe it just has increased damage, right? Okay. I don't know if that applies to spells. There are certain things that do work, like, what's the aura called? The Blessed Aim? There's one thing that works with hammers. Hammers are like just super, super, super powerful. Does this cost mana? Or no, this is free. And also, what I love with Paladin so much is Vigor, which is in the, what is it, under defense weapons? We get it at level 18, so we probably won't get it in this video, but I probably will be playing more Paladin, and I'll upload a little bit more Paladin because I like this class honestly a lot more than Druid. But yeah, this is gonna be fun. Oh, we can get Holy Fire at 6. We'll actually save some of our skill points so I can get multiple things once we hit the level requirement. So since I plan to use Sacrifice for the most part, I guess we can get 2 into Strength, 2 into Dex, maybe 1 into Vitality. There we go. But I definitely want to get like Holy Fire. I really like Holy Fire a lot. And we should probably just buy a bunch of stamina potions. It's going to help us in the long run. Because, yeah, it just takes too long.
The order welcomes you.
Another thing that you get with completing the Den of Evil, you get the quest completion. You not only get the skill point, but you also get the ability to reset your stats. So if you maybe mess up your character, or what I do a lot of times in the very beginning is I like to play a Fire Sorceress because it's like really efficient, especially because you can craft a rune word, leaf, and then later I like to swap into cold, or you can kind of hybrid it out because of immunities in this game. Yeah, I cannot wait till we get a whole part. Ooh, large charm. We got it. That's ours. 6 to poison damage and 2 mana. Nice. Our damage is going to be really, really good. But once we get that 35 strength, so I'll put it into next level. Yeah, playing with a party is just, it feels a lot faster. And like you see all the visuals. And let's go back and let's go to old visuals. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. I love the old visuals a lot. To be honest, I probably will get used to the newer ones, but like for me, this feels more at home. But you know, obviously, if we're doing gameplay of Resurrected, we gotta have the new visuals. Where the heck is the Stony Field or Burial Grounds? So hopefully we'll get to Blood Raven, because if we all, like, this is a full party. We have the entire party here. Okay, cool. If we all get a mercenary, and as long as we all get lucky and we get the cold one, we will be able to clean up content extra fast. Let me go and actually throw it back on prayer, since you know, it'd be nicer for us to actually have a little bit of regen here. But the thing is, the more players that exist, the faster it will be that the items get picked up. But since we're playing melee, we have like a better chance versus maybe, let's say, the people playing a ranged character. But right now, like at least what I've been seeing, everyone is playing sorceress for the most part. But look at, in this party, we only have 2, and we have our mercenary now, and I'm gonna go buy. Okay, we got a cold one, nice. This is a level 2. I want to buy a new mercenary. Yes. I just want it cold. Oh, they're all gonna be level 2. I think they always have to be at least. in this. It could be different for some mods, but I'm pretty sure Medium XL you can get mercenaries that are higher level, at least in the very beginning. So what we want to do is grab the, we'll grab one of these, just because it has faster attack than the other one.
I'll put that to good use.
And we'll go give her a helmet as well, if I can get a skull cap with that enhanced defense. Although, I'm going to be honest, the mercenary is probably going to die very fast anyways. Oh. She's not level 3. Lovely. Do I want to carry this around for her? Not really. I'll give that to someone else. We'll give her... I think she can use this. Hopefully she can. Just so it can kind of help out. There we go. And you know what? Once she levels up, which hopefully will be relatively soon, be able to make use out of that. And let's go back to Cold Plains, and then we'll move on to the Stony Field. Unless someone is already over there. Can I get a TP to Stony? Okay. Let's see if someone already has... Maybe someone already has one. Oh, and what's good is like you can have multiple auras on you at once. Oh, they're already at Darkwood. Wow, that was really fast. Perfect. Are they in Stony Field? What are they doing? Okay. So I don't know if they got the... I'm guessing they already got the tree complete. Yeah, playing with people just makes it so much faster. We are at the stones. Okay. Okay, perfect. Perfect, perfect. Alright, let's go on in. Alright, nice. We got the Stony Waypoint just in case we need to do some Trish runs. I don't know who has the scroll. This is sometimes where, when you're playing multiplayer, it can get a little tricky. Because some quest items... let's see. This person says here. Okay, let's go. Perfect.
Maybe a card the mystery of these stones.
Who has the thing though? That's the real question. See, he's got the scroll. Do you have this person level 3 yet?
I can't use this one.
I'll pick up another thing. Oh, there's a ring. Get the ring, get the ring. Yes. Swap weapons. So one guy's using might, and one guy's using... I'm using prayer. It helps out so much for a lot of the classes early on, so I'll probably keep this for a while until we get Holy Fire. Because what that does is it clears up a lot of these smaller enemies real fast. I want to kill Griswold. Here we go. Let's see what he drops. Maybe we need more decks. Result can get kind of nasty though. Oh, he didn't drop anything good. I'll just grab some of the potions. So yeah, we can slam 2 more into Vitality and maybe some more decks. And we are level 6, so I can throw on Holy Fire like I wanted to. And I want to put lots of points into this just because I like how it feels. There's also Thorns, which is a way where you can deal damage to your enemies. I believe Holy Fire, you don't even need to actually hit the enemies. Like, it just does the damage every few seconds. It just burns. Let me see. Yeah, I think it just helps out when there's lots of enemies because it just procs the damage on them.
Deckard Cain, get to the rogue camp.
Okay. So I don't believe we have to even click on Cain, but this area is pretty decent for XP. So I'll throw some more points of Vitality. Strength. I don't think I have anything that has like any requirements now. Yeah, I definitely like having Holy Fire, but I might actually use Prayer a little bit more. I do really like it, to be honest. But let's see what's the damage on this. Since I'm in a party, it probably won't matter. Adds fire damage to your attack. Oh, then when activate. Okay, so I think it adds damage to your attack plus it does that additional bonus. I mean, we could swap in between them, which can be kind of nice. Let me go to options and go to controls, because every character I mean, you can recombine these to anything, which is awesome. So right now I'm gonna do like 7 and 8. There we go. So I can swap in between them. Because I do want to put a lot of points into Holy Fire, just because I want to be able to clear out the smaller content later when I don't have a party. Although I plan to pretty much play with a party as long as I can, because it's more enjoyable. Okay, let's get rid of that, and we got a Ring of Strength. That's nice. Okay, so one thing I'm definitely noticing, it's across not only the Druid, but the Paladin. I don't think it had to do anything with the class, but it's more so that, like, when your inventory is open, in terms of optimization, I definitely feel the game's frames dropping a lot. So, in terms of optimization, that would be one point of criticism that could definitely help out. So, oh, they're already at the cathedral. What? Okay, well, that was fast. Okay. Well, now it looks like in this little play session, we get to go and kill Andariel. Is everyone... Where are they at? Okay, they're all in the rogue encampment.
Evil here.
Okay. Well, the difference between having a party and not having a party in terms of speed, it's very efficient. I think our damage is pretty good. I think we need some more in the defensive category. Especially since we're going to be sacrificing our life. And with the party, we'll be able to clean up content pretty fast. Yeah, I just love playing Paladin because, like, you're not starved for mana because of sacrifice. And you get some type of bonus. Although the sound, you know, I'm honestly not too much of a fan of the sound. It's just, even if we go back to the other one, I don't think they changed the sounds of this. Like, if we go back to this. Oh, the game just crashed on me. Well, that's kind of unfortunate. But hopefully we'll be able to rejoin that game. But that's, you know, something that can happen when a game's in beta. It just crashes. I want to say I've crashed a few times. I'm just going to keep it in the video. Normally I'd like cut these things out if the game was like there. But this is, you know, the point of a beta to test. So the thing that I had as a problem was I hit to swap to the old visuals. And I think that caused it. Let me actually go back to the main menu because I got to go back to my game that I created. Hopefully it will still be there. It was Act 1 Start with like 4 T's. There we go. There we go. Awesome. Hopefully we can get it. Okay. Where are they? Oh, these are... Wait, is this not the right one? I think this is... I don't think this was the same game. But we'll play for a little bit more regardless. 5 T's. Might be game is full. I just remember there's someone named Pew Pew, and that's how I kind of remember. Yeah, Pew Pew's here. Perfect. Alright, so, TP Catacombs level 2. Okay, I won't swap to the other graphics, because... Oh, oops, that's Sony Field. So, wrong zone. Okay, Catacombs 2. There we go. Alright.
There is great evil here.
Like, I want to go back and check the old graphics, but... I don't want to miss out on... not being able to rejoin the game. Because sometimes that can happen. This is a very real thing in Diablo. Where you try to rejoin your game after a game crash or whatever the case may be. You left to go do something and come back and the game is full. And this one's almost full. We're pretty much finishing Act 1 over here. And we've done pretty much the important quests. Countess, usually people like to do it by themselves. Our chance to hit is just way too low. Level 7? Probably a little bit under-leveled, honestly. So we'll have to let someone else kill some of them, perhaps. Like, look, what's my chance to hit? Maybe we go back to playing with the shield just for that extra block. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna slam 2 points into Dex and then 3 into Vitality just so we don't die. And then maybe we buff up Prayer. What is it? Plus, I mean, it's like 50% upgrade. Okay. And increases our defense. Yeah, we'll just put some points in Prayer. I mean, like I said, the character's getting wiped anyways in the sack. I need to be super efficient. As we can only get to Act 2 anyways, and we can still technically reset. if we want to. Oh, cool, we got the waypoint. So when we want to farm Andariel, because I do, like I said, plan to play Paladin, let's finish up this and we get to see Act 2, I think, for the first time in the beta. That I can share with you guys. Technically, I've already done it in the alpha, but I don't think there's really, honestly, much changes, other than maybe optimization from the first iteration of the test. Oh, you know what we get? When do we get Holy Shield? That's actually one of my favorite skills. Oh, okay, we don't get that till 24. More than likely, you get to about level 20, and that's kind of where it caps out in the beta for, like, Act 2. I mean, yeah, if you want to, you can definitely grind and get higher levels. It's just, it's not really efficient because you can't really go anywhere else, you know? But yeah, we gotta get to Catacombs 4, and that will be where Andariel's at. Oh, had a little bit of rubber banding. This is normal, by the way. In fact, when I was streaming this game last night, people were saying that, like, you know, this game is really buggy with mercenaries. That's not really buggy with mercenaries in terms of it, like, on Resurrected. Because remember, underneath it, this still is Diablo 2. The mercenaries in this game will walk into walls. They will teleport out of nowhere. It's just how it is with Diablo. I mean, I wish they would fix it. Not necessarily the mercenaries where they would, like, you know, walk in place or get stuck. Because if you play a sorceress, or if you play a character that will eventually get Enigma, which lets you teleport, your mercenary will teleport right towards you. The most annoying thing with the mercenaries is when they don't activate their aura, which is for the Act 2 mercenaries. And it can definitely feel very frustrating. Especially when you need it to perhaps hit certain breakpoints. For maybe like an immune monster. But honestly, lower resist is way better. But that requires you to get it on an item that has charges and you swap to it. It's just part of Diablo, though. Like, the game is not easy. I really wish the wells or all the shrines, for quality of life and the sake of being more friendly to people, making it so I'm gonna let them kind of get funneled into the door so I don't get like absolutely destroyed. Another thing I want to mention: when there is more players, the game does scale in difficulty. Extra gold, okay. I'm gonna clean up my inventory so when Andariel drops something, maybe we'll get it. We have heavy boots over here. Little upgrade, what are we, level 6? Do we have any more heals? We just have one potion. I think someone's running thorns. Or has thorns on the build. It's a little like an icon. You can see we're not doing very much damage at all. Let's go ahead and just try to help our teammates by being the healer right now. Oh. Someone kept on picking it up, but they had no room in their inventory. But there was a yellow amulet. Maybe that would be a really good amulet. Who knows? But I think we can put this cap on the... Oh, our mercenary's dead. Let's go revive her and get to the next act over here. That was under half an hour. That's not too bad. Okay, so she only costed 30 to res. No biggie. Go to War of, and we can go.
Where can I take you?
Let's go to the next act over here. Alright. Some people might be watching cutscenes, so it'll take a while. So let's put... what's our chance to hit, actually? I'm really curious. Chance to hit. 64, okay. Yeah, the thing with attack rating in some characters that would need a chance to hit, it becomes a little bit more rough. That's why casters are so good in this game. I kind of want to put more points into the Holy Fire. But what I'm probably going to help my team with more is just honestly putting it into prayer. Oh, dang, we got a lot of points in this. What is this? Heals +6. Okay. So let's get our mana back, even though it's going to drain anyways.
How do I know I can trust you? Greetings.
And let's grab some more potions. I guess I really don't need mana potions for this. Let's type in sewers. And we can enter in, and yeah, you know what? Let's do sewers. So this is a quest that will grant you another skill point, and we can enter most of the time. If you enter the sewers through this route, it is a little bit faster. I mean, it's RNG at the end of the day, but generally. Let me just say my TP, so we'll go in. Actually, you know what? I want to drop this mercenary. The reason why I want to drop this mercenary, the Act 2 mercenaries are so much better. The Act 1, they just die way too fast. That's the problem. So, we'll go back in just 1 second. We'll hire a new mercenary. And we'll get one that has a different aura. Because you can't overlap the same aura. I was going to actually grab something from him, but it's fine. Let's go to him and hire. So let's get the one with, I think Defiance would probably be good, or even like Blessed Aim for the attack rating could be really nice. Yeah, I'm gonna grab this one. Haseen. Let's go and purchase him.
I'll put that to good use.
And we will go hopefully get an item. We can actually craft a rune word maybe later.
It is an honor to serve.
Malice. Sockets. There's no like bonuses. That's fine. What is this? 9 to 15. What is it? 40-50 for his stats. Oh, he doesn't have 40 dex, so I'll probably have to get the other one. For now. Later we can give him a little bit of an upgrade.
I'll put that to good
And
use.
let's go. Are they in the sewers? No, everyone's over here. Okay, looks like it's just us. I'll throw up a portal though. Go on this. I feel like the damage is just not existent here. I want to go back to axe. I like how this guy's just like, you're not worthy. He's just walking right past us. I think our mercenary's probably gonna do most of the work over here. But we can start crafting weapons. I'm just gonna have to do some countess runs. That's it. There's 2, 1 socket. What is our chance to hit? 64%. Feels like it's a lot lower than that. We need a lot more dexterity. Honestly, it's because we're under leveled, and so our chance to hit is just gonna be kind of meh. Looks like he's probably doing most of the damage, to be honest. Let's see. Yeah. Maybe we'll benefit our party more by that holy fire damage. Let's see. It procs every few seconds. Okay, we'll pick up this. Poison removal. Probably gonna still want to prefer prayer. But since we're gonna be gaining a pretty decent amount of XP per kill, rip us. We do lose out on the gold that we have, but most people are pretty nice. I mean, in the very beginning, it doesn't matter if you die. It's only kind of something super, super late in the game that does matter when you have a lot of gold, but at the end of the day, gold is almost like an irrelevant stat. So when you do die in Diablo, you do lose out on XP. That's basically the penalty. But in addition to that, you also drop whatever you have in terms of your gold, it will drop. That's why a lot of people will put it in their stash. There's really not that big of a downside to dying other than XP. That's your big penalty. I mean, durability is also something, but like it's really not that big of a deal. See, he was nice. He didn't even pick up my gold. Not that it really matters, because I'm pretty sure when you pick up the gold anyways, I'm not sure if it might be different from like your gold after you died. Oh, you know, our mercenary died, and we kind of need him. So let me go actually bring up our mercenary, and I don't know why that got picked up. Goodbye.
Good day.
Stuff from this guy. And we can bring back our mercenary.
Need some help?
There we go. Or maybe we should go back and do. Well, dang, we're almost at like 40 minutes. I want to try to keep this not super long. I wanted to do this area, but it might just be too high of level, and like everyone's kind of just standing in town. So, you know what we'll do? We'll cut this part for here. I will actually resume when I'm going to make like a new game called like Act 2, and this way we'll have more people that are actually more active. Because sometimes, for whatever reason, after you finish an act, people just like either they leave or, you know, the game name is still Act 1 start. But that was a really fast Act 1 clear. And okay, there we go. Now we get to see the Act 2, and it's all the classic graphics, and here's the newer one. They did a really good job of this. I really like some of the newer things that they added too. Like, for example, over here we have this flag that blows in the wind, and it just aesthetically looks so good. Even some of the smaller details. This is something that I saw in one of the videos when they were talking about the game, is the small things that they would actually add. Like over here we have the meat, we have the garlic, just a small attention to detail that's even in the original game. Hopefully it won't crash when it does this. Okay, but yeah, you can see the little garlic, you can see some sort of meat over here, but they added a little bit more too. I think it still fits aesthetically, you know, the change. You know, sometimes with remakes and remasters, they change it too much, or, you know, they keep it 100% original. But I think overall these changes are so nice, like the little like rugs. Just looks really good. But anyways, that's going to go and wrap it up for our little play session of the Paladin gameplay. But thanks for tuning in, guys. If you guys do want to see more and this is your first time here over on my channel, I do plan to upload a lot more stuff very soon. So if you do want to see more, hit subscribe, turn on the bell, and you'll definitely see more. I plan to do, I'll probably play through Act 2 as the Paladin, and then I'll do some more videos on like some like rune words, as we should be coming up very soon to being able to run stealth. We can do malice, we can do steal, we can do a lot of these other things, and I can start equipping some of the other things that I had brought over from my druid. But anyways, thanks for tuning in, guys. I'll see you in the next video, and I'm out. Peace.